This episode, I'm glad Amaya did get picked by Zach, but I'm sad Alondria went home. But I wish Alondria had given Zach just a little more, and I think he might have picked her, but he didn't want to jeopardize. I think he didn't want to jeopardize not getting into the villa, knowing that Alondria had a stronger connection with Taylor. So I'm glad Amaya. I think Amaya and Zach are cute together, so we'll see how that works out. And he's a cutie. I do think he really liked Alondria though, and I'm hoping Amaya doesn't get heartbroken because I think he likes Amaya, but I don't think he was into her like he was with Alondria. Here, the guys are talking about how they think Clark is better for. Well, Ace didn't, but Nick said he thought Clark was better for Taylor. Whatever. They're so cocky. I'm not cocky, but confident. Austin's trying to lock in his connection. I actually think they look good together. I think she should be with Austin. This is a text letting them know that there will be a recoupling tonight. I thought this was for Huda, but I think it might be for Ace. Amaya's with Zach K. They get a little kiss. I was hoping she didn't ask him for the kiss, but she did. They kissed, and he told her to keep it under wraps. And I'm like, yeah, because you like Alondria. Why is everybody fighting over Taylor? Well, they're not fighting over Taylor, but why does everybody want Taylor? Sierra's having a hard time, and I didn't expect that, but she's having a really hard time. Why did that girl get in that pool with her shoes? Sierra's still having a hard time. Meanwhile, this is Nick. Sierra's talking about how much she likes the guy she's coupled up with, and it's confusing her. Amaya tells Alondria that she did talk with Zach and that they kissed. So much for keeping it under wraps. Although he didn't either. The guys are just chatting it up. They just feel like they don't have a care in the world. Well, they did say they were a little worried. A couple of them did, but now they're just all trying to lock in so they don't get kicked off. And Nick really thinks she's into him. I mean, she likes him, but you could just tell he knows that she's into him and she's going to pick him. Here's the text to go to the fire pit. The girls go first. Amaya's single, so she stands up and they ask if anyone has a better connection. And Zach stands up, and so he's with Amaya, and now Alondria is single and vulnerable. Everybody's devastated that Alondria is going home because no one else had a connection with her, so she is therefore booted from the island. Tears, devastation. Zach feels bad because he felt like he broke, he didn't pick Alondria and everybody's sad, and he really feels bad. But Amaya girl was either her or you, and she's out of there. Now for the guys. So TJ has to stand up because he's vulnerable. They ask if anyone has a connection better with him than their partner. Vanna stands up and she picks TJ, which leaves Ace single and vulnerable. Although I think the boys knew what was going to happen. Well, they thought they knew what was going to happen. But this whole Ace, Coco, and Clark thing, I think they knew what was going to happen. Coco stands up. She leaves Taylor to go stand by Ace, which I think they knew that. Fake shocked face. And right here, when Nick says, "Don't leave me, baby," I think, and he's smiling because he wasn't worried, right? He thought the girl that was with Austin was going to pick him, right? Because Clark does then pick Taylor. Nick stands up, right? And they're waiting for someone to pick him. Austin's girl. She didn't get up. She did not pick Nick. Shocked. Really shocked. Group hug. Now, Nick was in here saying, I didn't get my date with Sierra. Nick was about to break Sierra's heart. Photo booth goodbye. Oh, I forgot here when Alondria was leaving and Zach said, "Can I have a word with you?" And she was like, "Save your words." I was like, "Ooh." Nick walks off and Alondria pulls up and he tells him to jump in the car and they're off. So, we can only think that maybe of course they're going to show back up. Maybe one will go to Casa. I don't know where they're going. So I saw someone said they thought that wherever they're going, Jeremiah might be there and they will all come back. I'm for having Jalen come back. Jalen said if he came back, he would swoop up Amaya. I'd like to see that. I feel like he would give her what she needs because I don't think that Zach K is going to. I think he's probably going to break her little heart too. So we'll see.